welcome back to Broken Lizard. Broken Lizard. That's a Super Trooper, guys. Broken Sword. And we, the tailor who made the jacket that the guy was wearing, the clown jacket. We impersonated a police officer. And that's about all we got. Clown went through the sewers to get out, and he went out this door and then was nonchalant. But we got a phone right here, so let's call our friend Nico. Is that her name? I don't know who that guy is. Let's call her first.
Hello, Nico Coulard.
Hello? It's
Nico.
George.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
Hey, that's right,
You
bro.
are?
Let's do
Well,
some work together.
It wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come here to my apartment later this afternoon?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come over.
Rougerie. Maybe
I
we
was
should
used
call
to
the other
working
person
alone.
first.
But I had to admit, it felt good with George on the case too. But there were some things I was going to have to do alone. And fast. I needed the answers to some questions. Who was the costume killer? And why did he murder Carchon? Why
Carchon.
did Carchon ask for me to interview him? How did he know my father? And why was my editor so scared?
Yeah,
There
that's a
was
lot of
some
good
kind of
questions.
secret war going on out there. But who was on which side? One thing I did know. I wasn't going to get the answers sitting at my desk.
That slow animation. Let's take a look around our room here. Turn some music on. A little dramatic.
It was a photograph of my father, the first one I ever took, with the first camera he ever bought me.
Fingers in the way.
No messages for me.
You have no messages.
No messages. Is this the only music we get? Is just that one little... What's underneath the table?
My old table had seen better days. I was beginning to know how it felt.
Bet there's something in that chest. Is that us sitting down? Okay. What are we doing? Alright. They're probably really proud of that animation. That's why they have it in there. What we got this little... Where's our elephant
My
that
first
matches?
teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him.
She said we had an elephant too. We're gonna need our elephant. We're not leaving yet. Let's check out the chests. Maybe that's where we kept our elephant. Yeah, maybe.
The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's.
And we definitely want that.
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's. The box was one of the elephant...
Okay, so do we have a key?
The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon.
Yeah. Did that work? Or not work?
The box was one of the
At least tell me it doesn't work. Don't put it back. Put it in your inventory. Can we do something with the...
No. 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 No.
We gotta figure out a way into that box. Why'd you have to tie everything up? Oh, we should have used the tweezers on the lock. If that worked, why wouldn't we have tried that? Like, if we've had this box since our father passed away. You would think. This is the only thing we have to do. Like, it's obvious.
The box was carved by my father.
It never had a key. There was a key somewhere. What the fuck?
The box was one of the few things the elephant on the lid was a...
I can't think of anything else to do. We use a hint, it's gonna say, you gotta get in that box. Is there anything else over here? Can we call anybody?
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call. It was the beautiful elephant. It was the drawing room key. The photograph showed Carchance with a background of bird. The shell case had been a safe key. The cloth was embroidered with an unusual symbol. It was the drawing room key. Rolling out the painted cylinder had given it red. The artifact
Everybody used all that.
was like an...
Let's save it. Because we are stumps. We can leave.
It was my neighbor, the so-called psychic.
Let's go talk to her.
Mademoiselle Collard.
Oh, hello there. Don't tell me. I'm going to meet a tall, dark man.
No.
No, I
guy.
don't think so. Why would you say that?
Oh, just a wild guess.
Anyway, your cousin's female and very pretty.
What?
Your cousin from Marseille. How could you forget her so soon? She was only in your apartment yesterday.
Ah, really?
Such a charming young girl.
Isn't she? And in my apartment, you say?
She let herself in, of course. She's got a key.
Suddenly, everything made sense. My apartment had been bugged. That was how Plantard knew all about my article. How did I know? Because the only cousin I have is a sweet little guy called Jean-Marc, who owns a patisserie in Le Touquet. These people were determined, which meant they were also very dangerous.
That's why we gotta turn music on.
I suppose she'd forgotten which apartment was mine.
Oh, Miss Collard, you're a mind reader. That's just what she said.
Oh, I bet it was. Well, I'd better be going. See what my sweet cousin's been getting up to.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Strange guy named Planard phone sending information about the costume killer. How do you know I was writing a story, let alone has been spiked? What was really going on? Alright. Do we want to go in and look for a bug, or oh, we can go all over the place. That's our house, Carchon residence. That's the bomb explosion. What do we got here?
Just your average modern art retaining wire.
Please do not finger the wires. They are high-tension, titanium-coated wires, especially imported from Birmingham, in England.
This guy was either into art or wire, or both.
If they were to become freed, this superb piece of kinetic engineering would topple and fall. At the same time, the force of the recoil would take your eye out.
Let's talk to this dude.
A bored-looking gendarme sat staring at the
The
sculpture.
gendarme.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Can I ask what you're doing?
I am guarding the scene of a terrible and heinous crime.
Yeah, this statue. Tell me about it.
Au contraire, mademoiselle. This statue is a pure and visionary statement, a comment upon man's self-imposed isolation within a debased societal framework.
Not a crime, then.
The only crime you will find here is the murder of the great Monsieur Carchon.
No. How dramatic.
I know. Here in this very building, no less. It is top secret, but according to Carchon's wife, the killer was dressed as a mime.
Was.
Police believe there was an accomplice, a young female journalist. Even as we speak, she
What?
is being hotly pursued up and down the land. No stone is being left unturned.
Good place to look for a journalist, officer.
We police are no fools.
Evidently.
We.
How was Monsieur Carchon killed?
He
They're
was
looking
shot
for us. Okay.
in cold blood, with a gun.
Why was he dressed as a mime?
I have my own theory. Either he was mad,
No.
Oh,
or he was a real mime, trying to throw us all off the scent by cunningly not wearing a
What
disguise.
a
how long have you
dumbass.
been in the police force?
All my life, mademoiselle.
It shows.
Thank you.
What's up with
You
the
must
art?
be quite an aficionado of modern art.
Au contraire, I adore it. In fact, I double myself.
Oh,
He's an
really?
artiste.
I used to dabble myself, but I managed to quit in the end. Why would a mime kill Monsieur Carchon?
Yeah,
He
what's up
was
with
a
the mine?
hired killer, I expect. Everybody knows mimes don't leave prints. I'm sorry, mademoiselle. This is a crime scene, and I cannot permit you to pass beyond this point.
Oh.
Monsieur,
Mademoiselle?
Is it the
you
same
must be
stuff?
quite...
Au contraire.
Oh, really? What do you think of my elephant?
A poor piece, to be honest. Derivative. Crude. Forget about it.
Oh, really? I was just wondering where I should stick it.
Somewhere that doesn't get much light?
That's just what I was thinking.
Up his ass.
No. I'd be crazy to show him. Ever see symbols like these?
Only at the bottom of a bottle, mademoiselle. Ha! You see what I did there?
No.
I always find a little humor breaks the ice at a crime scene. Don't you agree?
No.
What do you think of these pretty clothes?
Wait a minute. What is this? I have seen this before, but where? Of course! Now I remember.
It's not gonna be
at
more
my
important.
dear grandmama's. Bless her little dressing table.
Take a look at the shell case.
My God! This must be from the gun that killed him.
Are you sure? I think it is from an army field gun.
It is.
Ah, yes, of course. The size, that's the giveaway, isn't it?
No.
Okay. We don't want to show him that.
How would you like a nice hair clip like this?
I must warn you, mademoiselle, that I have been trained to resist such improper advances.
Oh. Alright, we're done here. How do we exit the conversation? Do we have to ask him about it?
How was Miss...
He was.
Why was he...
I have my own.
Oh,
Or.
Oh,
or
yeah,
my
yeah,
lad.
yeah,
it should.
yeah.
Thank.
why would...
He was.
So... That didn't do anything. Alright, well, I don't think we can do anything here yet.
So, where had my pretty new cousin hidden her little bug, eh? I was going to have to search everywhere.
Well, probably in the teddy bear. Because that's the only thing. Take a look at this too.
My first teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him. Undisturbed. No bugs there.
This is the jam right here.
The phone was the obvious place to look for a bug, but this handset hadn't been opened for years. Besides, they would have just bugged the line.
Looking at the picture of our dad.
It was a photograph of my father. The first one I ever took. They hadn't placed the bug. No messages for me. No one had hidden a bug on the machine.
On the radio? Let's crank it up again.
I really do not know where we are going, but I pray to God that we are gonna get there.
The
Stay with me,
table?
don't leave me where you going. I can't be left alone out of my own hair. I think I know exactly what you're thinking, cause I think I feel the same way too. Take my hand and let's do a little more walking. Walking.
No bug. Just a 20-year-old piece of gum.
That's gross.
Let's go to the stars. Everyone dreams of a love like ours. Hand in hand.
Inside the chest?
Finally, I was broke, but now I'm complete. I really do not care where we are going. As long as we're together, I do not care. Come back here, don't leave me where you going. Don't leave me and don't make me shed another tear. I know everything that you're thinking,
should've
cause I'm
looked at it,
thinking
not
the
picked it
same
up.
things too.
The
Take
box
my
was
hand and
cut.
let's
The
do a little
elephant,
more
that.
walking.
The box was one of the few. But that. The box was one of.
What am I missing here? Okay, there's nothing else there. Can we go to the right more? we're missing half a room here? We didn't realize it? No bug in the teddy. We probably should start the music over and make a phone call. Do we have an option to call anybody?
There wasn't anyone.
I don't see what to do there. There's more to talk to the psychic lady about?
Bonjour.
Bonjour,
I don't know.
mademoiselle.
We'll have to see. Just says it's the
The
same
woman
shit.
who claimed to be my cousin. Could you describe her again?
Well, she was your height, her hair lighter than yours, but otherwise she was very like you. But with impeccable manners, of course.
I bet. What do you think of this carving?
It's nice, but I wouldn't flash it around this neighborhood.
I don't suppose you're any good at unraveling codes.
My beautiful grandmother was a cryptologist for the Resistance. But all I inherited were her good looks.
Alright.
Do you know anything about this boat ticket?
No, madam.
It wouldn't be sent. Take a
Like
look
that?
at this cloth.
It looks expensive. Did you steal it?
Well, no, of course not.
Kind of. A little bit.
Au revoir.
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Alright, we are stumped. Like phone calls from outside of our house.
I didn't need to call anyone. The door was locked.
What do we got here? Okay, that's new.
The workman looked about as eager and helpful as your average road digger.
I want to talk to the waitress.
Hello, could I ask you some questions?
What you
That
got for me,
depends.
my man?
Are you a cop?
No, I'm a journalist.
It's late, aren't you? They already took away the body.
I'm doing a follow-up on this story.
What
Tell
about the
me, are you
detective?
related to the workman I saw digging the hole?
They kind of look
Don't
like.
talk to me about flabage. Pah!
Okay.
He just won a fortune on the horses and he won't give me a cent.
That's funny.
Well, it's his money.
When he was broke, he was happy to touch me for a loan. Brothers should look after each other, he used to say.
What a jerk.
He's changed his tune, now he's brassed up.
You're doing a fine job.
Damn right I am. You should be writing about me, not that idiot that got blown up.
Idiot.
Heroes who pick up the pieces when disaster strikes.
Exactly.
Well, give me your best smile and maybe I'll put your picture in the article.
Oh, right. Just give me a minute to do my hair.
Why are we wanting this picture?
The police had removed the body, but nothing else looked disturbed.
I don't know if I snuck in or what, but what do we got
A
there?
panel had been blown away, revealing a gap. From this angle, I could see that something had been lodged in the gap behind the pipes.
Let's get this table out of the way.
Behind the table were some damaged pipes. Now I'd seen it in the mirror, I could make out something behind the pipes. Voila! The police and forensic teams had missed a vital piece of evidence. Some kind of pouch. On the pouch was the cross symbol of Carchon's organization. I was on the right track.
That's right, baby. It's good shit there.
There was nothing of interest beyond some bloody debris.
It's probably all we needed out of here. I don't see any other markers, so let's see what we got.
On the pouch was the cross symbol of Carchon's organization. Inside the pouch were two items. A strange metallic artifact and a letter in some kind of code.
Oh, man.
Another coded message using the same cipher system. So, Plantard was involved with Carchon.
Substitution cipher. Oh, damn it. Well, his name is probably Pierre, right? That's who the first letter was to. It's worth a shot, right? Oh. I didn't click it? I thought I clicked it. No, that wouldn't be right because it's... Alright, we got double letters. What are we looking for? We're looking for ands. On as. Only 4 A's? That doesn't seem right. That's got to be an S. It's apostrophe, right? Or is that the symbol? No, it's not the symbol. That's got to be an S. Right? It's possessive letters. Okay, that's something. Alright, let's see what else we can do besides this.
Hey, what about my photos?
Oh, of course. How could I forget?
Well, I'm waiting. Get your camera out.
Camera. Oh, I forgot. It broke.
Oh, man.
Alors, they should never send a woman to do a man's job.
That ain't
Well,
cool.
this woman had fooled him easily enough. And found the evidence the police had missed.
So I can't even go over here? Oh, yeah, I can. I'm not going to be able to get down there because I don't have the tool.
There might have been clues down there. but I was relieved I didn't have a sewer key.
Oh, we can't be scared by the fucking cat, huh?
The pipes weren't going to help my investigation.
Okay. Do we need to call anybody?
I didn't need to call. I needed to take a closer look at the objects I'd found in Plantard's pouch. The artifact had a sword laid across scales. There was a picture of Lady Justice on the locked panel in the room below the conciergerie. The artifact had a sword. There was a picture of Lady Justice on the locked panel in the room below the conciergerie.
Oh, that's right.
I needed to take a
Damn it, they're gonna make us do that goddamn word search. Alright, well that's gonna have to wait till next time. We're at about a half hour right now. So, we're getting somewhere. We gotta find a bug. We gotta get it in that little elephant box. We gotta break this cipher. And we gotta go open that safe underneath the concierge. So, join me next time. Let's get that done. Drop a like if you haven't. Drop a sub if you're new. I am